Yeah. This episode of Patio Lanterns podcast is brought to you by Rock and Roll and Coca-Cola. Coke Zero.
Hey, I got myself a FIFA Coke Zero right here. Thanks to our sponsors today. Friends, we have an interesting episode here for you. We're going to have a live taste test of an invention we saw on the gram, something that viewing listeners, they'd remember all the way back from 2021 when I was experimenting with a certain kind of alcoholic drink. You might remember as Thick Boys, protein in an alcoholic drink. Didn't quite pan out the R&D, but as you know, proteins, it's the it nutrient right now. And yeah, we got to find a way to get some protein in our Coke Zero. So got a little bit prepped here. Kurt, you got your...
Okay. I have mine in my separate little flute glass.
Oh, okay.
I have my frosted A&W mug.
Yeah. Should we give like the listeners a little ASMR when we do this? You know, just the sounds of pouring and stirring.
Yeah, I'll try not to slam my glass down. So you got the protein. Should I put my protein in there so we're at par together here? So
get in there.
So we got one scoop. We went vanilla protein. You didn't do anything like cappuccino or caramel, did you?
No, I think mine's vanilla as well.
Is it whey or are you on some vegan
whey.
stuff?
And it's a new protein powder. Last time I was tooting for a whole day. So let's see how we do.
Okay, you got your Coca-Cola. So we'll just let the audio kind of take us away here, and I'll stop yapping. Still got half my can of Coke to pour in here.
Yeah, mine we start with a quarter can and it fizzed up, but it looks like the protein's dissolving pretty well. There's definitely some clumps at the bottom.
We could have done like a slushy. I saw someone just blend, they're on a calorie deficit or whatever, and so they just blended up some ice and Coke Zero, and we could just add it in the protein powder.
Right.
Done it that way. Maybe next time.
Yeah. Okay. It's only uphill from here.
Okay.
What do you say? Do we dive in? You ready?
Well, do you still have Coke left in the can?
I got about a quarter can of Coke left.
I got like a third or something. So
yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to integrate the rest.
Okay. We'll do it. I'll do it all the rest as we go. So okay, we can have a sip here.
Yep. Diving in.
Still stuck to the spoon here. What does he say? Good texture.
Pure vanilla. 10 out of 10. No, yeah, you gotta invert the spoon.
Get it all over the back of your mouth and taste buds.
Coat every taste bud. You know, it's about what you'd expect.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Coke float or a Coke vanilla Coke. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's on the way to an ice cream float.
Yeah.
But instead of fattiness, you get protein.
I'm into it. I mean, I'm not like I've been big on the, I forget if this was on the pod or not, but I was like anti floats, right?
Yeah. You sounded like a fool.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but here, I mean, I'm not just gonna have, the thing is though, with the float, with the regular float, you can have the Coca-Cola or the root beer, and you can have your ice cream too. Here, I'm not gonna just inhale a dry scoop of protein powder. I need to mix it with a liquid anyways. So this I can get behind.
Did yours separate? I got like a foam layer. on the top of mine?
I don't know. Mine seems to be okay so far.
Yeah, stay tuned through the rest of the episode. Maybe I'm hoping it doesn't kind of recoagulate over the next 40 minutes plus.
Mine's good. I like it. I would recommend it so far. It's a little bit, the mixing, maybe a little bit of work, and like you said, we'll see if it separates. Maybe you have to keep constant. It's like eggs Benedict sauce.
Yeah,
you gotta keep that thing or else
keep stirring. Yeah, if you burn it, you're cooked.
So yeah, just keep mixing that, guys. Oh, what is up, Bryan? We just saw each other, it feels like.
Yeah, we're just in Kelowna together. The beach is beach season, and we're looking hot, baby, down at the beach. Oiling each other up, having a good old time. Yes. I think it's about to get like 30 degrees in Nelson tomorrow. So it's practically summertime.
That's hotter than down here. Down in the South Okanagan. I think it is supposed to get quite warm here tomorrow, but not the big 30. No.
Okay, well, with the big temps come some big Song of the Summer nominations. Kurt, I'm just assuming that you already have something on hand, but if not, I have a couple that I can rattle off for you.
No, after hearing Jairus Johnson. Was that Jon Favreau? Or
that was Jon Favreau, yeah.
So after hearing Jairus Johnson's Hell Yeah, Brother, the first nom a few weeks ago, I considered nominating The Year 3000 by the Jonas Brothers because it's the exact same song. It's just a ripoff of The Year 3000, but I will not be doing that. So I don't have actually anything. I've thought about a couple, but I've been picky.
What do you have to say for yourself, John? Huh?
Yeah, total
ripped off.
Total rip off. What's going on with the fourth Jonas brother? What's he doing? Why isn't
you tell me? I'm out of the the one who didn't make the band.
Yeah,
that's what you mean. Yeah, that's Jairus Johnson.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
changed his name and everything.
Yeah.
So I got two for you today. Real winners. You're gonna be shocked by this one. Celebrity Skin by Hole. Actually was nominated last year.
I was gonna say, you never play this shit on the
tariffs. They got canceled because of the tariff war with the states, which we now have ongoing with Israel. So since we can now nominate bands from the United States of America, I'm proposing that you don't like repeat nominations, but there was an exception last year. I never got a fair chance.
I never got a fair chance when you nominated in January of last year for Song of the Summer.
Yeah, just soft launching it for 2026.
Sure. I actually forget what song that is. I forget how it sounds, so I'll have to go back and re-listen.
Punk rock.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
The second one I have for today, definitely getting its moment in the limelight over the last 2 months. Luke Bryant, Fish Hunt Golf.
My God, drink. Why?
It's not so bad. They really honed in on that.
Wait, is it actually called Fish Hunt Golf or?
No, it's called Fish Hunt Golf Drink.
I didn't even know the name of the song.
One. Yeah, it's
the name of the song makes it even worse.
Coffee camo climb.
Can we nominate Beer Truck again?
Did that make it as an official nomination?
I believe previously? It
was. I don't know if we'd have to break the rule of not having any past noms, which I'm okay with, but you're more of a stickler on these things.
No, I was just looking for it in one of these. I forget what year that would have been. I'm sure it was in there. It might have been a long time ago now. Who's it by? Who's the guy?
Beer Truck?
Yeah. But that one
George Burge.
Oh yeah.
So the big thing with Luke Bryant is we have to talk about the transition over the years. So maybe a decade ago, hunting, fishing, loving every day came out. He's still into two of those things, fish hunt, golf, drink, but loving has been replaced by golfing and drinking, which makes me wonder about Luke Bryan's mental health these days. Hope you're doing okay, Luke. Feel free to come on the pod and discuss, is this a sequel? Is drink and love the same thing? Is that what's going on in golf? Just a new interest? Yeah, there's a lot of angles to take this thing.
Yeah, so sorry, just on the George Burge. Yeah, that was 2021. We did nominate that one, but I just mentioned that one because that one was on purpose. That was based off some TikTok making fun of country or something.
Right.
I think. So he went. It was the whole idea that every country song goes beer, beer, truck, truck, or whatever. But Luke Bryan, man,
Bryan.
I didn't even know the name of this song. Now it's Fish Hunt Golf Drink. Oh my god, what an idiot! Yeah, I don't know. It was too, I thought, because it does fall into a realm of Patio Lanterns nominee, but it was too much, and it was too unaware of itself. The opposite of self-aware, some would say. I feel like what an idiot.
So Fish Hunt Golf Drink is part of an album called Signs that's getting released in 113 days. So he released 3 singles from that album, and this is track number 5. So come September 18th, we'll get to hear the rest.
Yeah, the single releases are out of hand. I was gonna say getting out of hand, but it's been like that for years. It's
not even a single; it's 3 songs off the album.
Didn't you say 5?
3.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, some of these albums they start releasing singles months before, and then all of a sudden you only get 4 new songs when the album actually comes out, and then you get a deluxe album a week later with a couple new songs, and you're like, fuck. Then I got to re-add the whole thing to my library. Right. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for Fish Hunt Duck Golf Drink here. Amen. Okay. Yeah, I'm not crazy about your nom so far. I still think Neo has a leg up on the competition, but I'm a bit biased towards.
Yeah, that's your attitude for anything that I bring up Song of the Summer wise. You're like, yeah, and I'm just gonna try and push through my songs anyway. My name's Kurt.
Well, come on, Ryan. You picked Luke Bryan and you picked a song from last year. What do you expect here, buddy? Yeah, so we're up to 4. We're on track. We're on track to have a good list this year. So we'll see. What else you got? You muted he's mute. He's coughing. For all the audio listeners, he's choking, but I can't. Somebody call 911. He's miming. He's making.
There's a certain dog who's barking in the background, and for the sake of audio quality, I'm getting you to keep it going. Keep it going. That's what I was doing there.
Yeah, what's that dog barking about?
Yeah, there's probably another dog, another neighborhood op who's walking around.
Okay. What else is new with you, Ryan?
I have one more thing on the music train before Luna interrupted me. The band Camp, C-A-M-P. Are you familiar?
Rings a bell.
Yeah.
So F-U-N, We Are Young?
Yes, exactly the same. They seem to make it on every indie playlist that Spotify makes for me. And I'm just sick of them. I'm sick of Camp. It was a Song of the Summer nom by Morgan Sturrock, friend of the show. And
last year?
Yeah, it was Peach Fuzz. I think it was maybe 2 years ago. But they got songs like Love, By and By, Lavender Girl, those kinds of things. But I'm sick of them. I'm sick of Camp. I don't want to see any Camp nominations here, people. Don't want to see them. But I am going to a folk fest this weekend called Tiny Lights. It's a riff off the Tiny Desk. Or sorry, is it Tiny Desk? Yeah. Desk series that NPR puts on. And it's happening just south of Nelson in a small town called Weimar. And we got all kinds of people coming across from North America to check it out. It's going to be the kind of concert where they talk very quietly and they say, hey, we're the Starlight Band from Missouri. And here's a song that my mama taught me. and then it'll just be bloop, bloop. I'm not really expecting any song of the summer-esque pieces to come out of there, but maybe I'll be surprised. I think it's going to be a good time. I haven't been to I'm not sure if you want to call this a music fest, but I do. I'm going to go with that. I haven't been to a music fest in a long time. So all day Saturday, just going to be taking it in Weimar, BC.
They're going to have food there?
There's going to be food. It very well might. I think there's going to be some drinks, but your guy's been sober for the last 5.
Are you going to eat?
Yeah.
You're going with people?
I'm going with people.
You ever thought about just asking for their Spotify and then maybe just going to a restaurant and listening to the music later, like at a normal volume, maybe with headphones or something?
Sounds like something you would
do. Well, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah. So, is your live music, anti-live music tirade doesn't extend to a music fest like this, does it? Or would you prefer the
No, it's fine. Like that's what it's for. I'm just busting your chops, old buddy.
Yeah, pal. Whatever you say.
That's fine. I might not always be interested, but you kind of know. You should know kind of what you're signing up for when you go to a music festival. There's going to be some live music. So I remember the first time I went, I was a bit surprised, but after that, I got on board.
There's also food. Yeah, for those who haven't been to one before. So are you going to any concerts this summer, this year?
Famously don't like live music as much as you and others. No, I don't. They're freaking expensive. There's not a lot that happens in my town for concerts. I guess there's the odd festival, whatever. Yeah, there's nothing really that grabs me.
You also have a lifetime ban from the South Okanagan Event Center.
That's true. Yeah, the Stampede was an option, but there's no one that I know or that interests me there, and it just gets out of hand with the partying and stuff. So I have no plans to see live music. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what pops up in the next couple of weeks. I'm heading out of town.
Heading out east.
Yeah. Again, folks, I'm heading out to Quebec. I'm gonna see what's going on
there. It's called Quebec.
Actually, Quebec, I shall say. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm on your side.
Okay, yeah. Bonjour. I thank you for welcoming me to Quebec. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there next week for a week and a half, and I've never been to Quebec, never been to Montreal or Quebec City, and I'm gonna go to both those places for a bit, and we'll see if the Habs are in the Stanley Cup final. They're down in the series. They play tonight. I don't think they'll be. But we'll see. If they're in the final, it'll be extra crazy there. But if not, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's all about out there.
Yeah, I'd love it if you were there for the finals, because then you could contrast the atmosphere to Edmonton.
Yeah. Yes, I could.
Yes, in fact. Yeah, so you're doing one of these workcations, huh? Digital nomad.
Yeah, trying it out.
You identify with?
Yeah, I don't consider myself. I haven't lived really the nomadic lifestyle, so that's why I would not call myself that. But yeah, trying it out. I work from home. I've worked a little bit at your place. I've worked a little bit in Calgary, so stuff that's a bit closer and really just for short periods of time or on the way to a work destination. And I basically, once I got back from Halifax again, I was like, it'd be nice to have another little trip to look forward to in the coming months. So I thought about some things, and I didn't really want to take vacation, or I didn't have vacation to take. And yeah, Montreal made a lot of sense as far as a kind of localish, newish, new destination, and we're gonna try it out there. So I'm gonna check out all the hot Pilates classes. Hopefully, I'll get a reformer in. I'll get the regular in. Maybe some yoga. Maybe some spin. Get some poutine. try out some wine bars, check out the Bell Center, whether or not the Habs are playing there. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, you're so horned up. That's fucking hilarious. Ever since you were telling me all about all these Pilates classes, Kurt's just
What?
You got some pent up energy. Either you're going to the big cities to do Pilates classes.
What's wrong with that?
Well, just say that you're gonna be, paying the Hinge premium subscription while you're there. I mean,
I will not be doing that.
Whatever you say, Curdy boy. Whatever you say. No, yeah, I think it's the just the traveling Pilates vibe. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to a new city and I'm gonna go try Pilates. Are you gonna have some matcha at the same time? You're gonna read a book
I'm down. I like
cafe?
I really like new
You're gonna read some feminist literature while you're there?
No, I already have a couple of books picked out, and they're not feminist literature. I don't even know what feminist literature is.
Right.
Yeah, I like trying new things. I like exercising, and if I'm going to a new city, I go for a run, which I'll probably do at some point, maybe more often than not. But otherwise, you basically have to pay anywhere you go. So if I'm going to pay, might as well try out something I wouldn't do at home. I go to just do weights over and over again every day. So it's a nice little break from that. So yeah. It's going to be fun.
What about you going to do HYROX next?
Well, no, I mean that starts to get back into the weightlifting side a little too much. And I've never been like it's like CrossFit. It's not for me. It's kind of like there's a joke, a meme joke, whatever, clip from Eastbound and Down where I don't know, Danny, what's his name is laughing because the guy says he's in a race, like a swim race or a bike race or something, and I don't know, and Danny says, like, Danny McBride says, like, that's not a sport, that's just exercising. Like, that's what HYROX is. It's not a sport, it's just exercising. So I don't know, I'm just whatever, people want to do it, and there's a lot of people in great shape that do it, but doesn't really do it for me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't do it for me either. It just seems like the big show.
I don't know how it got so like big so fast. It seemed like I don't even know what the appeal is, to be honest. I don't really see any appeal at all.
Yeah, it's the evolution of the CrossFitters, but everything seems 10 times more Instagrammable and
well, it seems very it seems more accessible than CrossFit, like in terms of like competitiveness, like in competitions. Like it's a competition, like it's like the CrossFit version of a marathon kind of thing. Like everyone goes and to a city and books out all the hotels, and then they participate in this HYROX comp. But I don't know, I wouldn't even know where to start. How do you even get into that?
You just show up. I feel like they just accept anyone in there
because these people
are just like a final.
I'd want to know what kind of events are in there, and obviously I could probably look on their site.
I'll tell you right now. First one, ski erg. Second one, sled push. Third one, sled pull. Fourth, burpee broad jumps. Fifth is rowing. 6, farmer's carry. 7, sandbag lunges. 8, wall balls.
Yeah, so do the like examples on there?
Like a marathon. Those are the 8 things. Those are the 8.
What is the first one you listed?
Ski erg.
So could you tell me what that is without reading anything on the screen?
I really can't.
Yeah, like a marathon, you just run.
I feel like it's like that Pilates-like thing. Like, the reformer. That's what a ski erg kind of looks like.
Is that what it is? Or are you just saying that?
I'm just looking at it. Yeah, I'm just one uninformed dude talking to another here.
Oh, okay.
Not a clue what goes on behind closed doors.
I don't know. I just don't get it. I bet they have live music. playing while it's going on too.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't understand.
Probably got Tiesto going.
Gym tan laundry. That's what I do at home, and then Pilates on the road. That's a
Have
winning
you
formula.
speaking of GTL, have you been getting ads on your social medias about the Canada Shorecast hosting like parties? Like I saw one as like get your tickets in Vancouver, and then they had one for Kelowna as well.
No, I did not see any of that. They were having a party, and I'm not even getting.
Well, I couldn't tell if it was part of the show or if they're just trying to like make money.
Well, if one's in Vancouver, I would think it's not part of the show.
Right. But they had very much the same cast. Like Chris, Kiera, Riley.
Well, you don't want a new cast. If I can go into a Canada Shore party, I want the cast there.
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone though. Like I didn't see Emmett, for example.
Doesn't he live in Vancouver?
He lives there. Yeah, he's not going though. He's had enough.
He's a local, so screw that. I don't know. No, I haven't seen that. So are you signing up or?
Fuck no.
That could be our inside track to season 2, which I mean, if last year's any indication, I believe they'll start filming like next week. I thought it was June, right?
Yeah, I think we have to be more precise. That we have to be there the one weekend they film the entire season, and then it'll be good.
They do it, as I pointed out, they do it over multiple weekends because we have time-specific events happening. The Rose Disco Canada Day, the Rib Fest, which are all happening on different weekends. So, yeah, they will have some different weekends in there.
We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'd love to see you on there. I'd love to see you as one of these cameos that was really organized in advance. You know, like the nerd guy that makes out with someone, or yeah, gym crush, whatever. Right? That could be you.
I don't know what I would do. I don't know what they would. Do you think it would be like a club experience for me, or they would pull me into like be their boss for a day somewhere?
Yeah, you got more of that sexy boss energy.
Sexy boss. What was his name? Dick or
the Prince of Kelowna?
No, the other guy that was making out with Riley.
God,
and then he showed up.
I don't have the side characters down.
You didn't know his name? You knew him. He was selling the graphics tees. You were like, "Oh yeah, that's."
He lived in my building. It's not like I ever said hi to that guy.
Cobalt.
He was selling the Kelowna apparel.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with Rex. I like that. So Riley was taken out with Rex.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they could set up a pop-up stand and then I could be their boss, I guess. Kind of. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be so awkward. I would be a disaster on that show. I'd be so awkward.
Yeah, but that's okay. You're just you're nervous. And these people are reality TV stars. They like to gab.
They're pros.
Exactly. Kurt, changing tunes slightly. You've been sending me a couple workout memes of the Zuck.
One,
right?
I think, to be precise.
It got me thinking, who's your favorite billionaire?
We've had this conversation. We had it probably like a few months ago.
Who is it?
I don't have one. How's that?
Yeah, that's
fuck them. Fuck them all.
Yeah, dude, I'm just so clean.
I don't even know who they all are.
I keep on blabbing. How many
billionaires are there?
Keep on blabbing. Luna's causing a ruckus.
Okay, well, I'm just Googling how many billionaires there are in the world. Like, obviously, you focus in on kind of Bezos, Musk, Zuck, but there's over 3,400 billionaires in the world. Like, it's probably one of these low-key guys. It's probably someone that's just kind of fucked off to an island somewhere and just laid low on their fortune. But I bet like the ones that you're thinking of are the bottom of my list. I would like to see. I was saying to Ryan that because Zuck has been glowing up. He's been working on his public presence and perception the last several years. I would say we all know when he blinged up, he started wearing black fitted tees and chain necklaces. And people are like, whoa, did Mark Zuckerberg get hot? And I don't know that he did. But he looks a bit different. And then he bought one of those surfboards that you don't need waves to run on the water. You just surf around. And now he's apparently, and this is based on nothing at all, on he's on Chinese peptides, and he's wearing weighted vests in the gym. He's doing chin-ups. I'm not sure what else he's doing with the weighted vest on, but he's looking a bit bigger. I don't know if he's got like fake muscle suit on, but he's looking a bit bigger. He's not Jeff Bezos level, but money can take you a long ways. And he's building himself up. He's growing his empire even larger. And I'm wondering if he's going to take on Bezos. I mean, people, if they're more physically intimidating, like, the chances of his success probably skyrocket. So he wants to be the #1 billionaire.
Dude, what I'm hearing, you're kind of a cuck for the Zuck.
I'm in on Zuck over Bezos, and maybe that's just to spite you, but you're hyping up Bezos too much.
Well, that's the thing. It's bald solidarity is more important than class solidarity. Like, I think we're just at that point in the world where we just have to swear fealty to someone, right? Just like the good old days. You just got to pick your vassal, your lord, your king, and you got a few good options out there.
It's like voting for Trudeau because of his hair.
Yeah, totally. But these people, they're billionaires, but they're just better than us.
They are superior.
They're just better, physically, mentally, emotionally. So you got to pick your camp. And yeah, my guy is Jeff Bezos. Don't let me down.
I think I should reels just go on
Amazon. You don't see reels on Amazon?
I don't send reels on Amazon. I don't see them there either.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because he's busy building his empire, unlike the Zuck out there surfing and all that. Right?
Is the meta done? Or the metaverse done? Or
yeah, that was a huge bust. That's another big screw up. He could have been spending, like, imagine if the company Meta had instead invested all that into AI 5 years ago instead of the metaverse, how much farther along they'd be. Forget about it. Yeah, huge bust. They've left that in the dust, as they should.
Yeah.
This guy's got no vision.
Maybe it was before we just weren't ready for it. Maybe it'll pop back up in a few years.
Yeah. So no, if think about who you want to, as a listener, want to swear fealty to. If you're a big science engineering guy, maybe Daddy Musk is the man for you. If you're got a certain haircut, Jeff Bezos, maybe. If you like Kurt,
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. That's another one. Everyone's just gone hard. Like, yeah, another billionaire that everyone just fucking they fucking love her.
Do you think there's what would you say the chances of her becoming the president are in her lifetime?
Yeah, if she ever ran for office, I think she would win.
I guess who do you think's most likely to be president out of those billionaires you listed?
Probably Daddy Musk. He's been most involved in Republican politics, even though him and Trump didn't get along.
And if they all ran together, you think T Swift would win out?
Yeah, I mean, she's got that musical genius that no one else can replicate, right? So, someone's debating her and she just starts singing a song. And what are you going to do then?
Yeah, you can't.
What are you going to do?
You can't do anything. You just sit back and listen, enjoy the show.
That's right.
She starts doing this and singing.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
She has so much stage presence that you just have no chance.
Yeah.
When's this royal wedding happening though?
When they got engaged ages ago.
Yeah.
I mean, Travis got get ready for football season. Isn't he playing again? So
okay. I wasn't sure if he was retiring or I thought he retired.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm like 90% sure Travis Kelce retired. Travis Kelce.
Well, now he's got
he did not.
He's got the sugar mommy.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I mean, the famed tight end is set to return for Kansas City this season.
So does that mean the wedding, if we haven't heard about it this year, is not going to happen until next year at the earliest?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
You think there's still a chance that it doesn't go through? You think there's a chance for guys like me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like this is the kind of thing that people are going to be betting on, in poly market or whatever it is, the exact day of Taylor Swift's wedding.
Well, yeah, I could see like a whole bunch of different wedding focused bets. Do you think she goes to Pilates classes?
I bet she's probably going to one in Montreal.
You think like soon?
Yeah, I bet you soon. It's probably right when the Stanley Cup finals are happening too.
Yeah.
Speaking of this poly market thing, Kurt, we got to start planning ahead. Like, if we get enough lantern nights where Patio Lanterns has its own prediction market, so you get a payout if you guess the right song in the summer, we could make a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, we couldn't even get enough lantern nights to vote us in the top 3 for best overall YouTube page in Okanagan.
Yeah, rip. We tried so hard to make that happen.
I'm sure we got a couple votes, but yeah, I don't like our chances there of making money off that. Actually, so that brings up a good point. Yeah, I always forget to like look back on stats and stuff, but I was looking earlier. Actually, and you know what? This special episode, Coca-Cola Zero presents episode 232 of Patio Lanterns. Can you believe that? 232. The same forwards as it is backwards. 232. Yeah, so I've noticed something here, Ryan. I've noticed something very interesting. Over the last little while, our listener base has significantly switched to primarily Americans from what was previously maybe Canadians, and then kind of went 50-50 for a bit. And then now it's Americans. And then, of course, we've got our South Korean listeners. And I'm looking here. We've got plenty from Hong Kong. Shout out. Down under. Do your down accent if you can.
What does that? Give me something to say.
Say down under. They listen to us down under.
Listen to the Patio Lanterns down under.
Yeah, so they're chiming in from Australia, Finland. The Finns love Patio Lanterns, and of course Mexico, because you speak so highly of their food all the time. But yeah, we've shifted to being a primarily U.S. based. Actually, in a little sample size, Germany has surpassed Canada in terms of listenership. So what do you think about that? What does that say about us? What do you have to say about our German and American
Right. Well, I think the German one started with a certain handshake with an ex-coworker of yours, Uwe, fan of the show. And I like to think that he just expanded it back to the home country of Germany.
That's awesome. More than I've ever done.
As far as the United States of America goes, it's, what can we say? We removed the tariffs. We removed the Song of the Summer tariffs, and
I might have done
flood the market. They fucking flood the market. They can't get enough of us.
They are, dare I say it, trumping us in terms of downloads.
Give me the numbers.
It's like
wise
55% Americans in the last 3 months. But if I look in the last 30 days, was it? 30 days? It's 80% in the last 30 days. Boom! Boom! They hear that a lot down there because of guns and stuff. But
right.
80% Americans, 7.5% Germans, only under 5% Canadians, and probably 2.5% of that is me just downloading the episode to get our numbers boosted. But and then let's just do one more. Last 12 months. Yeah, last 12 months still 56% America. The Swiss are up there though too. The Swiss are up there at 2%. So we really get the diversity going, but it's interesting. It used to be a Canadian podcast, and we're growing. We're growing like AI and data centers. Like we're all over those states. We're gonna blow up some small towns.
Do you think we should just adopt a specific region in the States and start reading all their local news and reporting on it? Kind of like a castanet for somewhere in Idaho, for example.
It's a bit risky in that we would then just like isolate our podcast a little bit and maybe lose the other listeners. That's the only. We might go really strong in Ohio or whatever. Utah with Kurt's small town. I forget what it was called, but he lived in a little small town in Utah.
I mean, Kurt Steed probably did tell a lot of his friends about this.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
I can't discount that.
Yeah, I mean, even
we've been having American guests on the show.
We had Courtney in there, and she goes back and forth cross country from Texas to California. So along the way, she's probably telling people all about it for sure. I don't know.
Probably reaping dividends still.
Yes. Yeah. Good point.
Giddy up.
What's next for you? What are you?
That's all I got for the show today.
Well, it's going to be now, unfortunately, a couple weeks, 3 weeks, actually, probably. Yeah, I'm just looking at the calendar here. That adds up. So we're going to have an extra long break again. One of us is always traveling, unfortunately. So, what do you got to look forward to other than your big folk fest?
Yeah, I'm going to look forward to just really dialing in Song of the Summer this year. Sitting down.
I don't know if you've got a win yet, right? I think we went through that last year, and I don't think you had a win yet. So
no wins over 8 years. Yeah, I had a good shot with the Red Dead 2 cabin building song. Yeah. I kind of voted against my own interest.
Self-sabotage. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be my summer, man. Enjoy your trip to Quebec.
Yeah.
Tell the folks all about it. Pilates, they get that poutine.
I hope, I'm gonna get some. You'll be laughing in a good way when I'm back, telling you of all these stories, all this content that I have captured from my trip. I mean, instead of the performative Pilates traveling male, you'll be like, wow, he's bringing the heat today to the podcast. I'm so thankful for that. So
fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay, see y'all next time. Thanks y'all.